So I was going to bring up Italy because people are curious.
Gosh, that seems so long ago, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
we went with Molly and Jimmy to Italy, and everyone was like, "Oh, Howard, I was complaining and the usual complaints." But first of all, I want to say to my staff, you guys are fucking nuts. I was so angry with like Chris and
Wolfie.
Did we see any dog shit or hear lots of church bells ringing all the time or nothing like that? I mean, they were completely trying to freak me out about going to Italy. It was the most beautiful country. Clean and no dog shit. No cats are going to be running around all over.
I
never said dog shit.
Howard. I kept saying
Wolfie
that.
said dog shit.
As far as these two clowns go, I mean, Chris went to Italy with his mom. Of course he didn't have a good time. And
Well,
Wolfie,
yeah,
I don't know what... Wolfie must have stayed in a youth hostel the way he fucking described Italy. I don't know where he was.
Somebody was banging their head against the wall, and that's what they thought were church bells.
See, here's the problem why I didn't bring up Italy. It's sort of boring. I was on good behavior. Beth thought I was really delightful.
You were on good behavior. You were enjoying yourself.
Beth kept saying to me every minute, I can't believe what a delight you are in Italy.
Even at the museums, we had a tour guide for a couple of them, and I knew that it was like, oh, geez, this is going to get really boring pretty quickly as we're walking. And you didn't even say one word.
We went to see the David, the statue, the David, the dude with the little penis.
Yes.
And
the big guy with the little penis.
The big guy, the oversized guy with the small penis. So sort of like me. I don't know. I just walked up to it and I was looking and I was like, am I crying? I mean, it was so beautiful to see.
Beautiful,
like I had seen it in pictures, but I was like moved by the fact that Michelangelo was able to sculpt this out of stone. And
it's massive.
And it's massive. Yeah. And I never knew it was that big.
I thought the penis looked bigger in person, didn't you?
It actually did, didn't it? It kind of had a little more girth.
Yeah.
I was glad that he didn't make a big deal about that. It's just tasteful.
I don't like a tasteful penis, Robin.
We had planned an entire day of being on this boat to go around Lake Como. And, and like, I don't know, I sheepishly brought up to the group, maybe an hour boat ride tops, half hour out, half hour back, so we're not stuck on the boat.
It was going to be 2 hours to the restaurant, off the boat, eat, and then 2 hours back. And I knew 10 minutes into the boat ride, I was losing you.
Yeah.
I was like, he's not enjoying this like I thought he was.
How people spend money on boats and spend all day on
boats.
them.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
My theory is anyone who could spend like a day on a boat has absolutely no fucking brain. I mean, they've got to be completely vapid human beings.
Not on a yacht, though. That's different.
I don't know. I've never been on a yacht. I don't want to be on a yacht.
We have to rent a yacht.
Rent a yacht?
Well, a yacht is like a hotel. I mean, on the water. I mean, you have
maybe
everything you need. It's beautiful.
And maybe that'd be okay, but, I don't want to be a band. I was on this boat, and I'm like, if I have to be on this boat for like 2 hours just to get to lunch, we got a perfectly good place to have lunch at the hotel.
Meanwhile, you were a very good sport on the boat.
I was. I just sat there.
You were smiling. You were sitting there.
Yeah. I sat by myself underneath a shaded area on this little speedboat. Everyone else was in the sun. I sat by myself because I didn't want to get any sun. I was wrapped up with a big hat.
Dracula.
And, like Dracula. We have to keep him in the shade till we get him to the country.
So where are you going next?
I don't know, but we did. It's not like we got the travel bug or something, but we would go somewhere else, I guess.
I know Jimmy and Molly were trying to get you to Africa.
Oh, that's not happening. That is not fucking happening.
Oh, please do that.
Yeah, that'd be great.
I'm not doing anything. I'll be honest with you. I'm not doing anything that is like a 24-hour plane ride.
No Australia.
I'm not doing Australia. I'm not doing Japan.
I'd love to see Howard
Japan.
in the Congo. That'd be great.
Please.
India.
No. As far as I'm concerned.
South of France.
France I'd go to. Yeah, that's close. But Africa and Japan don't exist on my map. I've erased them from the globe we have here in the house.
I see.